What is up, guys? It's your boy BadgePlug, and before this video begins, my last video that I posted has like 40,000 views, and a lot of people understood what I was saying, but a lot of people misunderstood what I was saying. If you're a 6'7" guard, you should be able to sometimes stop a center in the paint. Sometimes. I think that's why 2K is making centers 290 pounds. But you know, obviously, if you're like a 6'2" sharp, like Steph Curry type build, a pure sharp, then you should get bodied in the paint. But I was talking about like a 6'7" guard is literally impossible to guard a center in the paint. They can score every single time, no matter what. So, in some really funny news before we start the actual topic of the video, this dude says to Mike Wang, is Wang pronounced with an A sound or is it O like Wong? I want to know how to say your name correctly. And Mike Wang says like Wong. So his name is literally Mike Wong. We've all, like, literally the whole entire community has been saying Wang for as long as I can remember, and that's just pretty funny. But anyway, let's get into this video. Now, trust me, I've read the comments in the last video, in my previous videos, and I know that I keep putting the same gameplays in, but I promise you guys I'm going to get on 2K18 and record some new gameplay. That way you don't have to watch old stuff. And I'm sorry, it's just that 2K18 is so boring, man. It's so hard to get on and record new gameplay. But anyway, Mike Wing says, what should have more influence over whether you make or miss shots? Open versus contested, or good versus bad timing? Reply with some ratios if you want. Open is 50, timing 50. This is, now the reason why I'm making this video is because people have been spamming me. BadgePlug, what is your opinions on this? This is the most important poll that is going to come out before 2K19 arrives, before the release date at least. There's so many people that do not understand one thing. We do not know how Park is created so far. We don't know what it is like to play Park. And I've seen so many people arguing. Agent was arguing that, you know, it should be shot timing. A lot of people like I'm Davis and Shoot Everyone and Hank the Tank, a lot of YouTubers were saying, you know, it takes a lot more skill to get open than it does to just hold the button down. Now, I voted for shot timing, but let me say this real quick, okay, because no one has put this opinion in yet, and I was DMing back and forth with Agent about this for a minute. I said, we have not seen how Park gameplay is. How can we vote on something to put more time into, to make more of the meta, to make more of the strategy, if we haven't seen what you guys have created yet? We don't know which one needs more work. But I voted based upon what I've seen so far with the news and how 2K18 went. Now, Agent, I'm sorry if you're watching this video, my brother, but I don't agree with what you're saying because of those two things. 18, it was shooting. It was definitely shooting. You were way, way more rewarded for just knowing your shot than being wide open. Okay? And then the fact that we haven't seen what 2K has created. If we don't, like, say 19 right now is just like 2K18, where you hold the button down, you get a green. No matter what, like every time if you're a stretch. You know, we know that heavily contested is not in the game. We know that Mike Wing, quote unquote, says that green's are not going to be as easy. But maybe it's just a tiny, tiny bit toned down. You guys see what I'm saying? So I can't agree with Agent on this. I honestly, from being a guard, from being a pure glass cleaner, with a 280 wins and 10 loss account on my other account, to going to this account with a pure stretch that's goated, a playmaking shot creator that's 98 overall. You know, I've basically been everywhere. I have an inside build also. I've basically been everywhere on the court in terms of archetypes and playing style. There is a huge problem with being open. Like, you don't get rewarded for being wide open. You also don't get rewarded for knowing your shot sometimes, depending on your build. But if you're a pure stretch or something, then it's just all greens. If you know your shot, it's green no matter what, basically. It's very rare, and you guys are watching gameplay of me literally greening when people are just right next to me with ease. Like, it's not even a hard shot. It's not a, you know, maybe that happens once every other game or something. No, it's every single shot almost that goes in. And so people have been telling me, BadgePlug, what is your opinion? And I have to go with it. You know, the more focus needs, the focus needs to go on getting open. You should be rewarded for getting yourself open, other than sitting somewhere. As soon as someone passes you the ball, you hold down square or X to shoot the ball, and you know your timing of your shot, and you time it right, and it's green, like, no matter what. Now, understand that heavily contested and some other greens aren't in the game, but if we vote for shooting, it should be more focused on, should be more rewarded than, like, knowing your shot rather than getting open, then we could easily go straight back to 2K18, but just a little bit better. If you are a guard, what do you want someone to do? Do you want someone to run around the court, and as soon as they see a tiny inch of space, they can shoot and it's green because they know their shot? Or do you want them to actually sauce you up, like cross you over, break your ankles, then when you're wide open, you are most likely rewarded with a score? You know what I'm saying? If you can get yourself open, you should be able to hit that shot. Rather than just sitting there and being a puppet, a cone, a spot up, and just knowing your shot and it going in. Now, leave your opinions down below. I'm not going to make this a 20-minute video. I basically have said my opinion so far. I voted for getting open needs to be more rewarded than simply just knowing your shot. Although both of them do need worked on. That's what I told Agent. I said in the DMs, I was like, bro, they both need worked on tremendously. But I think that you should definitely be more rewarded for being able to get yourself open than just knowing your shot. Because we've went through a whole year of being rewarded more for just knowing your shot than getting open. But guys, it's your boy BadgePlug. You've been plugged in. Make sure to hit that like button if you made it this far. Drop a subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.